What's good, everybody? This is your boy Jagging Off. Welcome to the debut of Awkward Silence, episode numero uno. You have me, of course, Jagging Off, the goat of Jags YouTube. Now, let me introduce my panel here, my co-hosts. We have the guy who is now referring to himself as the draft sensei, the voice of the Green Bay Packer Nation, Nick Fargo.
What's going
We
on,
had
guys? Go
we also
Pack.
wait till I'm done, asshole.
Oh, sorry.
Wait. We have the guy who will stretch your ass wide and hopes you don't get beaten by a guy. The voice, the goat of the Carolina Panthers, CP Jizzle. And then we have the man who will defeat everybody by farting on them, Chicago Sports Talk Michael. Everybody,
La-
please say your piece.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Michael, and I am the advocate for the Chicago Bears.
You really just tried to do a Paul Heyman.
Yes, I did.
God.
Okay. The rest of y'all can say something.
Go Pack, go, baby.
Where's
All
Aaron
right,
Rodgers gonna
everybody
go?
wake up. Everybody wake up.
You know, if I had to say, I think we're going to find a way to keep him. Just my gut is telling me.
Just don't send him to fucking Trashville. We'll never hear the end of it.
Honestly,
Titans are not trading for him. Titans are not trading
yeah,
for him.
Titans already said they're not trading for him.
Thank God. So we would never hear the end of that. Y'all Trashville fans, y'all keep bum ass Ryan Training Hill. Y'all motherfuckers was trying to tell me that piece of shit was elite, so y'all hang on to him. So basically,
He's
how this is going. So basically, everybody, how this is going to work. There's no rules to this shit. You want us to talk. You want us to talk about something that you want to talk about? Send me a super chat and we'll read it over the air. Questions from me, the panel, whatever the fuck you want. That's how this shit gonna work. So the other news that the NFL is now trying to play games in Germany. How does everybody feel about that?
Oh
I
my
mean,
god, bro.
if we can
We're
expand.
we're expanding fucking globally.
It's time to
Yeah.
stretch the world's ass wide,
Bow, bow, bow!
I
American
fixed it.
style.
I eat it. Some sad shit.
yes, first and inches.
Oh, yeah.
But
Inches.
here's my problem with this, and this has always been my problem with this. Anytime motherfuckers go and play in a different country, one of those teams is losing a home game, and that's fucking bullshit.
I agree.
Now with us expanding to 17 games, and we're like they kind of flip flop between who gets more home games and who gets away games. Why not make the shit um that last game in international series? Because no team is going to be able to survive in another country. We already fucking know that, and the Players Association isn't going to fucking allow that. So it's like, why not if you want to expand to fucking Canada, Mexico, England, Germany, Kuwait, Afghanistan, whatever the fuck you want to do, why not just like have the team that and don't make the shit a division game, because I remember one time we played the Colts in London, which was fucked. So it's like, I think our extra opponent this year was the Falcons, I believe. So it's like the extra opponent that you get for the 17th game. Why not make that the international game and nobody loses a home or away game, and then everybody gets eight home games and everybody gets 8 away games, and then an international game? I mean, does that not make sense?
Makes sense to me.
Right? Am I missing something here?
No, it makes sense. I felt it was unfair. We had more away games than home games this past season.
Shout out to Desert Eagle 90.
Even though we didn't do anything at home.
Jagging off. Repeat after me. Roby Reds is my daddy. Well, there you go. I don't know why. I don't even know why it's a thing still, but sure. I've never had a conversation with Roby Reds.
Or REG.
only
Well-
fucking Desert Eagle. But anyway, yeah.
Well-
Am I like missing something here? Like, why is that? Why is that like not the thing?
Honestly, I don't even know why we went to 17 games in the first place. Oh wait, I do. Money.
Right, but and that's the thing. If you're gonna expand that, if you're gonna do that, then why not put some type of purpose behind it? Because then you can fucking do the foreigner games, and nobody loses a home or an away game.
That's. Are you saying like they should all play at the same time though? Like in a
No,
different
not all at
country?
the same time. It's like you can have. It's like you can basically put these games at every week of the season. That way, you have at least one game in a foreign country.
I suppose that makes sense.
Like
yeah.
what? Like 1 week, one week. Let's say the Jags and Falcons or whatever are playing in London. The next week, the Bears and the Panthers are playing in England. Or I
Yeah.
said London in England. Jesus fucking Christ. The Bears and the Bears and the Panthers in Germany. Then the Packers and the Cardinals in Mexico. Then the
Kinda
fucking I don't know, the Ravens and Titans in Australia. Then fucking the goddamn
Because not
the
every team
Lambs
is playing
and the Colts in South America. Then the the Bucks and the Eagles in Belize. Like you could do something like that.
I think they don't do it that way because not every team plays an international game, and then it would be unfair to the teams that don't play an international game because
Well, then get all the fucking teams to play.
it's the
in
luck of the
international
draw
games.
at that point, whether you get an extra home game or an extra away game.
Yeah, and that's fucked up. Like nobody, look, look. I can speak for people in Jacksonville. No one wants another fucking home game taken away. Like our piece of shit owner does this enough. We don't need a home game taken away. Like that shouldn't be for any of fans of opposing teams. Like that's bullshit.
I agree.
Yeah, so this extra game, don't take away games when all you can do is make it a neutral party and you have an even amount of home and fucking away games.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, it technically is held at a neutral site anyway.
Exactly. So
I mean-
it can be the neutral game. I mean, you'd have to work out what it means in terms of playoff seeding and whatnot, but still.
I think you know how like for the 17th game we added like you play someone from a conference, well, someone from like the opposite conference that isn't in your opposite conference schedule for that year, like how we played
Right.
the Chiefs last year, even though we didn't play the AFC West. You
Yeah.
take that game and make it the international series.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because it shouldn't even be a division rival or a conference rival that goes fucking overseas. That's like I said,
Yeah.
one year the Jags played the Colts and it was bullshit. Like,
Yeah.
why are you going to take not only a home game away from us, but a divisional game? That's fucking
Yeah.
stupid. Like
It should be
that whole
interconference
energy with a rival should be at either the home or the away game.
Right. I
Like,
agree.
Yeah, because
That's
we
fucked.
played the Bucks in London a few years ago, and just felt weird. It
that's
just felt like
bullshit.
British people. It just felt like British people experiencing American football in
'cause-
person than like a
'cause half of them-
divisional game.
Yeah, because half of them don't know what's going on. Like, oh look, Wallace, is that the tackle? Did he get
And
the first down?
and none of the fans have a tie to
window.
Carolina or Tampa Bay or whoever's playing there.
Right, that's
Hey,
fucked.
window, I do say, is that the quarterback or is that the quarterback?
Why is
I mean,
he throwing?
maybe
why
they've
is
adopted-
he throwing the ball?
They might have adopted your team because
I
you
thought
guys
this was
play over there every
football.
year.
Why are they hardly
Yeah, I don't want to
using
be
their
that
feet?
fucking team.
Why are they hardly using their feet?
Oh my god, that sounds like
Why are they not kicking the ball?
I thought it was
Is
called
the
football.
only way to win this game by farting on the opponent?
Is your girlfriend a cheeseburger?
All right, we need Billy Bob, aka Legacy. He's the British expert. We need him.
I phoned you. I
all
texted you. Now go to bed.
He played it off so casually. We were like, dude, your parents are British? Yeah. Like, what? Bro, that's not normal?
Yeah. Yeah.
You think all of our parents are British?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe our
they
great
fucking
grandparents.
migrated over here
Yeah.
and had your ass.
Yeah.
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 Elementary, my dear.
Old school Eagle speed. Carson Wentz was the future, but now it's Hurts.
Oh my god, we were saying that at the same time.
Fuck. That's insane. We can all agree. Hey, Puppet Master, don't make me put you in timeout for saying some dumb shit like that.
Bro,
Minshew ain't even better than Hurts.
Hurts is not even top 25.
If it wasn't for Danielle Jones, he'd be the worst quarterback in the league in the division.
Hurts, don't it?
Jones.
Nah, fuck him. He sucks.
Hurts,
so
don't
bad.
it?
Hurts so bad.
Good.
Yeah,
Hurts so bad.
I would have said that when he said Jordan Love over Fields.
Jalen makes it hurt so bad.
John Mellencamp actually lives where I live, right?
In the Midwest.
He lives in Indiana, Bloomington.
Man, he need to fucking.
Y'all still electrocuting?
He need to go to Kuwait.
You still electrocuting
Kuwait,
the
whatever the fuck it is.
LGBTQ community up
just
there?
somewhere out of the United States.
Oh,
like,
shut up, CPG.
Trashville should have been a long time ago. Just that
That's
whole
just funny character
just that
arc
whole
that
fucking
he said.
state.
This man went from the villain of that state to he's trying to play the good guy against Trump now.
Who?
Mike Pence. The character arc is insane.
Hey, we're not doing this. We're not doing this politics horseshit.
No, I was just bringing that up because of what he mentioned where he's from.
Yeah, where they shock the.
It was a joke actually. Originally.
Fuck your joke.
Intentionally.
Getting spicy
it was an intentional ass raping.
I hope you don't get raped by a guy.
I hope you don't get beaten by a guy.
I don't even know what that was about. That was forever ago.
You were that man who I'm not gonna name was talking about the Raiders versus Patriots game and said that we're not gonna get beaten by one guy, and he's like all quiet and shit, and then your big deep voice comes over like, I hope you're not gonna get beaten by a guy. It was just so perfect.
Oh my god.
But anyway, I think all of us had a Hall of Famer go in this time around.
Yeah, I think we did.
I mean, I had Tony.
Well, wait,
Maselli.
Devin Hester didn't get in.
He should have.
Shit! He should. Yeah, I agree. He should have. Devin Hester.
That's the greatest return man in NFL history.
That would have been a good way.
As a Packers fan, I agree.
Damn, that sucks. That would have been a good way to kick off the show.
It was hard to not like Devin Hester.
We would all have a fucking representative in the Hall of Fame. I'd never get a representative in the Hall of Fame because the league.
I can't believe the Jaguars and Panthers did at the same time.
Yeah, it's wild. Wait, is Sam Mills your first one?
We have players that played for us that are in the Hall of Fame because I don't know why people have this misconception that they go in with one team. It's mainly just where they were the longest.
Well, Maselli did because he played for the Jags his whole career.
They count Sam Mills as our first like legit one because of the impact he had on the whole franchise. Like our motto is a speech he gave.
Yeah, because he played for the Saints too, right?
Yeah, that's why Saints fans try to say that we steal him from them, but he had a good impact. He had a football impact there. He had an off-the-field impact here.
You steal them from them.
Stealed.
He was a coach and a player here, and he had a bigger impact on the franchise.
Yeah,
And,
it's called.
you
Yeah,
can't-
it's called. He left and signed there.
And you
And
can't
his family
forget
continued working here.
and you can't forget Leroy Butler. He created the Lambeau Leap.
Yeah, he's from Jacksonville, though, ain't he?
I'm not sure about that, but I do know
He was
that
the first one to do that.
I think I heard someone
yeah,
say
he
that,
was the
but
first one to ever do the Lambeau Leap.
yeah,
He scored the
let's
touchdown
ask the
and jumped
Google
in the
machine where
stands.
Leroy Butler's
Correct. Honestly, like if you look at the numbers and the longevity that they played, like their time in the league, I think he's better than what's his name? The current 49ers general manager.
John Lynch.
Yeah, I think he's better than John Lynch. You look at the numbers and like how long they played, I think he's better.
Hmm.
And the fact that he got in later than John Lynch is a disservice to me.
Oh, Leroy Butler was born in Jacksonville. Shout out to Leroy Butler,
Yeah.
Duval native.
And a Super Bowl champion over the New England Patriots in Super Bowl
Oh
31.
fuck, he did. Oh fuck, he did.
Yeah, he won a Super Bowl.
Harrison, go in timeout for saying some dumb shit like that.
What did
What'd
he
he say?
say?
This dumbass said Ben DiNucci greater than Trevor Lawrence. Nah, we not gonna have that.
Now I don't have to hear.
I tolerate some trolling, but that's just you should be shot for that.
Now when Uptown says you got a statue of my homie Sam Mills outside your stadium, I'm gonna say no. We got a statue of a Hall of Famer outside of our stadium.
The punk ass Panthers.
If you live like around here and you're a fan of that team and you don't have a picture with that statue, something's wrong with you because everybody's got a picture with the Sam Mills statue.
Remember when
I didn't even see the Sam Mills statue when I was there.
Remember when
you
you
were
sat
probably
on
on the
Manning
opposite.
statue?
By the time you linked up with me, I was shit.
I think we were on the other side of the stadium from the statue.
Yeah, because by the time you came, we met up. I was pretty fucked up. So.
And
Right.
yeah, I mean, I was going into the stadium.
I mean, I was too.
I had a strong buzz walking through the gates, and I was like, "This is gonna be a good ass fucking game."
And it was.
Legit was a good game.
That was a even though both our teams weren't shit that year, that was a really good game.
It was a back and forth game that I don't think anybody expected that game to be the way it was.
Yeah.
It would look like we were going to take off, and then you guys would fight back.
Yeah. It just sucks we couldn't come through at the end.
Because I remember when Brian Burns got that fumble, I don't think either one of us knew what the fuck was happening at first until he started running back the other way.
Then of course, the after game, that good ass Carolina barbecue.
Oh yeah, and I introduced Jagganoff to Cheerwine. He said, "What the fuck is a Cheerwine?"
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because I didn't know. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" But Cheerwine is like the shit.
It's one of those North Carolina sodas.
Yeah,
I mean,
clearly.
Pepsi is too, but
somehow, my sister got a hold of it. I was like, "How the fuck do you know about this?"
I mean, the shit's good.
It is. It's very good.
They even have an ice cream that's flavored like that they sell sometimes around there.
And when I like fucking.
That's why I used to be fat, man.
Yeah, you know what? When I can have when I get back off the diet, when I get to where I want to be, I gotta try that. Like that's like my and like, dude, I'm drinking this fucking this fucking spicy water that I saw online, and it like is helping me lose weight. Like it's like you boil lemons, crushed ginger,
spicy
cinnamon.
Water.
Cinnamon, and then you add a not sugar sweetener with cayenne pepper, and you drink that shit 3 times a day. It makes you piss like a. It's actually not that bad.
Huh.
You only put like a little cayenne pepper in it. You don't fucking overload
Well,
it. With
yeah, I got to put me a ton of cayenne pepper in it. What do you mean, boy?
Yeah, you do that. No, but yeah, it basically just tastes like spicy water with lemon. Who farted?
Not me.
Yo, that ain't me either.
Yeah, what the
I
fuck
was
is
gonna,
that?
I was gonna say, is he alive still?
Who?
Chicago sports dog Michael.
I think he's alive.
Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan.
Sound like you should have a radio show, man. Chicago sports dog Michael. You know what, guys? I think it's absolutely ridiculous that Devin Hester didn't get into the Hall of Fame. Can you hear it in your head?
But all joking aside, he definitely should have.
Oh, I
He really
agree.
he
Even
really
as a
should have.
Packers fan, I think.
Yeah.
The man took the opening kickoff of the Super Bowl for a touchdown.
Yeah,
I doubt you'll ever see that
I'm
again.
extremely upset they did not win that Super Bowl.
I'm not.
Fuck you, Rex Grossman.
Rex Gross, man.
God,
Hey, I was pissed off at the Colts for letting the Saints get their first ring.
He was such a disappointment. And he came from my Florida Gators, bro.
Hey, he's actually from Bloomington, Indiana as well. He went to my elementary school.
Rex Grossman did?
Yeah.
I remember rooting for the Bears in that Super Bowl.
I wasn't.
Fuck.
Well, we know you weren't. Just nobody wanted to see the fucking Colts win the Super Bowl.
Figured Peyton Manning was going to win it though.
If we were ever
so that was one time you were on the side of Indianapolis.
Oh, for me?
Yeah, you.
I've never hated the Colts. I don't have a deep-seated hate.
He didn't want the Bears to win.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. That was one of the few times he rooted for Indianapolis.
That's the NFL's oldest rivalry right there.
Yeah.
What? The Bears and Packers?
Packers and Bears.
Yeah.
It is.
Although I will say I hate the Vikings more than I hate the Bears.
Why is that?
Probably because the Vikings have done more recently than the Bears.
Well, also at the same time, their fan base is just classless as fuck. They featured.
Yeah, they said Kendall Moore is going to be a steal.
They also featured on the front page of their newspaper the year that Aaron Rodgers got hurt. They said like best moments in sports, his sport in Minnesota sports this year. They put a picture of Aaron Rodgers getting hurt by Anthony Barr on the cover of their newsletter for that.
Yeah, that's kind of a dick move.
Yeah, like fuck that.
I mean, it's not like me making Baby Huey in a wheelchair.
Exactly.
Yo, how many Titans fans send you saying you're messed up for making fun of an injury?
Oh, I've had a few of them.
That's why I hate Saints fans.
But I got most of their fans blocked.
Oh my god.
Because listen, they're like cockroaches. Like if I allowed them to live on my channel, that's all my fucking comment section would be. Like, because they literally have no life like that, and it's like I want to read people that have intelligent things to say, not brain dead cousin fucking meth heads.
No offense, Nick, though, but most of your Packers fans are always on my comment section on a video that has nothing to do with them.
Exactly. That's trash for all day. Like, I won't even be talking about them, and they'll say something. Tighten up. Like, no.
Go Pack,
fuck off.
Go Pack, go.
Sounds like Falcons fans.
They're still suck.
It's like, bro,
we have a song called
We're not even talking about you.
Funny.
Don't nobody care about you. You got an empty fucking trophy case. No one
all I gotta
cares.
say is 28-3.
Yeah, and Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan.
All I have to say to Vikings fans is how Nick Foles just
that's why
them out of an NFC Championship.
Yeah, and that's why Steve McNair put his dick in the wrong chick. That's why he's dead.
God damn.
Damn.
Well, it's true.
I mean,
you fucked around on your wife and you got caught. Well, you didn't get caught. You put it in a crazy bitch and she killed you.
God damn.
That's what happened.
I
You
know
would think
that's
that
what
these
happens,
dudes
but
would
goddamn, when
learn.
you put it like that.
How many times does all this stupid shit off the field happen and people just keep doing stupid shit? You're like, nobody's gonna ever learn a lesson.
Dude, no one learns their lesson for that kind of shit.
True.
You got to embarrass them on a level they weren't expecting, which will send them into a depression and humble them.
Oh my God, look at all the ways I've like destroyed Trashville.
Speaking of
Like y'all know the story about this past off season where they got my Twitter account blocked, right?
Speaking of humble,
I
though,
don't know.
like, can we talk about how this halftime show actually has the potential to be great?
No,
Oh yeah, I think
Yes,
the game.
for once it actually does.
The Miami one was good, where they had the two girls.
Oh yeah, that's right, with J-Lo and Shakira.
Yeah. I mean, their music's the shits, but you know, at least they looked hot.
I mean,
I think
I'm
this is
alive.
going to be a really good halftime show, though.
Yeah, like we're getting Eminem. We're getting
Every single
Kendrick
one of them have
Lamar.
done a song together at some point.
Yeah, we're getting Mary J.
Yeah.
Blige. We're getting Dre, Snoop.
I'm
I'm excited
Kendrick-
for that.
I just
I
hope
already said Kendrick.
I hope Mary J. Blige busts out her
Oh,
best dance
Kendrick
moves.
is goated, man.
You hope Mary J. Blige what, Jagged?
Busts out some of those dance moves like on that video that went viral. If we get that, we're good.
I just hope Kendrick Lamar breaks out some of like the older stuff, besides like Humble.
Oh, so with the awards that just happened, does anybody have a problem with anybody that won?
I was shocked when Rodgers got it.
I was surprised. I was surprised at that, but
I thought Tom Brady might get MVP.
yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Well, I mean,
since this
he
is
led the
last
league
year.
in a lot of stats to be 44 years old.
Yeah, and he was on his way to retirement, and I don't think Rodgers was not he was doing great, but he wasn't good as his 2020 self.
Usually, it's whoever carried their team that year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew no Jaguar was going to win an award because we suck, and then they fuck us over with awards anyway.
I think the Vrabel selection for Coach of the Year was kind of bullshit.
Oh yeah, that was fucking
I was just
disgusting.
gonna say that.
And we were talking about this before the show. The Trashville, whether they want to admit it or not, they play in a sorry ass division right now. The Jags are rebuilding. Houston's a dumpster fire, and Indianapolis has Carson Wentz, who's a piece of shit. They're carried by Jonathan Taylor. So it's like 5 of their 12 wins, almost half of their wins, came from the division because they swept everybody except somehow the goddamn Texans beat them once. It's like, it's not surprising to me that the Bengals beat them. Like, they're not that good.
True.
Yeah,
They're the most undeserving number 1 seed I've ever seen. It's like they keep trying to say how elite of a team they are, and they fucking suck.
They had 9 sacks, I believe, that game.
And I know they want to talk about like, oh, they didn't have Derrick Henry most of the year. You know, Matt LaFleur and the Packers, they didn't have their preferred starting lineup on the offensive line all year. David Bakhtiari was practically out the whole season. Elton Jenkins
it's not like
year.
And it's not like Deontay Foreman and that other guy weren't getting busy sometimes.
And also, like, the shit that LaFleur had to deal with, I know it's a sensitive subject, but the Aaron Rodgers COVID situation and just calming that down and just leading the team through all the bullshit and all that shit, I think LaFleur needs more respect as a head coach.
Right.
Okay, more respect.
It's like, he got us to the playoffs without Derrick Henry. Fuck you.
I saw a post earlier today that said,
"Can Matt LaFleur do it without Rodgers?" That's the question.
It's the same thing with them every fucking year. They'll beat up on all these sorry ass teams, but when they get to play the big boys, they fucking fall flat on their face. Just like last year with Baltimore.
And
So why
Dan's
did they blow out the Chiefs when they almost made it to the Super Bowl?
They got lucky.
Blowout is not lucky.
Nah, the Red Ranger was just on some bullshit that day. I don't know what his
yeah,
problem was.
honestly, Mahomes was on some bullshit like early this year.
Yeah, that whole team was like, they were like, God, are these motherfuckers even gonna make the playoffs this year?
Yeah,
But-
like the defense was
but as the year-
historically bad until
Yeah,
they
but
got
as the
Melvin
ye- but as-
Ingram.
Exactly, but as the year picked up, they got it together.
Yeah, Melvin Ingram really like gave them a spark because I don't know why they tried putting Chris Jones at edge. That was the dumbest shit ever.
Yeah, good job, Reed.
Not even Reed, it's Steve Spagnuolo. Wait, is that his name? Spags? Yeah.
Yeah, Steve Spagnuolo.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the defensive coordinator, and he just thought, oh, yeah, we'll put Chris Jones at edge.
Makes sense.
This defensive tackle. We're going to put him at edge. That's like if the Packers put B.J. Raji at edge.
It's like
Show me
it's
what
like
you
we're gonna.
got.
It's
What
like
you
we're
got,
gonna. It's like we're
Raji?
gonna. No, wait. It's like they're gonna get Jonathan Allen and put him at running back.
Show me what you got. What you got, Raji?
Raji.
Yeah,
God, that was the
fucking
best
stupid
Super
as
Bowl. That was the funniest touchdown celebration I'd ever seen. Just like the hip thing he did.
Discount double check.
That's a like I remember when he got that pick six, he was like, he's putting on an even bigger belt than Aaron Rodgers does.
God.
Oh yeah, the belt.
Yeah, so
Speaking of the belt curse is broken because Fred Warner did the belt and the Packers didn't win.
Yeah, that's the first time in
Yeah,
how many times?
yeah. So also half of us got new coaches. Sorry, CPJ.
Rip.
Michael, how are you feeling about Mr. Eberflus?
My first reaction to the hire was what the fuck.
Would have been mine too.
But then I realized if he can get us a good offensive coordinator, which we got from the Green Bay Packers, I think his name was who's your guy's quarterback coach?
Shit. I know who you're talking about.
Apparently he's our offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
And I mean
Luke Getsy.
Yeah, Luke Getsy. That's how I view the hire is if he can get a good offensive coordinator, then nothing should be a problem. I mean, you can't you can't succeed with a defensive coordinator as your head coach.
Right.
I mean, look at Justin Herbert.
Unless you're Bill Belichick. Well, Bill Belichick's a defensive mind. And how many Super Bowls has he won?
Yeah, Leatherface won a bunch of Super Bowls.
Look at
Leatherface.
Look at Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, Leatherface.
Leatherface in Carolina. Punk is Panther guy.
At Bank of Asshole Stadium.
Bank of Asshole
Every
Stadium.
time he says that, I'm like, you're kind of just making fun of America, not the Panthers, when you say that.
A real question would be, how would I feel about the Texans hiring Lovie Smith? I think it's a great hire.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a decent hire for sure.
I think that he got fucked over.
It'd have been better. It's better than fucking Josh McCown. I'll say that.
True. The thing is,
what?
I will say,
It's
Lovie Smith
that's
got
my thing.
I do think Lovie Smith got fucked over.
Yeah, he went 10-6 before getting
and got fired. Yeah.
Just because they didn't make the playoffs.
And then went to the Bucks, with Jameis Winston. It's like, bro, stop.
They hated on him for a while for no reason. I always thought Lovie was a decent coach.
And
my brother's a Bucks fan, and he hates that guy.
Also, he went to the University of Illinois to coach for a bit.
You're not gonna spam. Get the fuck out of here.
It wasn't Lovie Smith's fault that the Bucks had no quarterback at the time.
Right.
Jack, you could just make us mods so you don't have to do it.
I loved it though, obviously, because I wanted the Bucks to be trash.
Yeah, I gotta figure out how to do that.
I still said that they were stupid for getting rid of them. But you love when your division opponents do stupid things.
True.
Yes.
Like how
Yes.
the Vikings missed out on Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah, Jim Harbaugh turned down the offer. I laughed.
Same, dude.
Yeah, that's
I'm like,
awesome.
Then he said,
Now,
"I'm not ever
well,
going back to the NFL."
well, now they're getting the offensive coordinator for the Rams,
Yeah. What the hell's his name?
Kevin
Kevin O'Connell.
Kevin O'Connell, and
Yeah.
we'll see how that works. But like I think the Vikings need to start looking at another quarterback because are they really going to win a Super Bowl with Kirk Cousins?
No.
they already got their quarterback of the future, Kendall
Like
Moore.
No, no.
if they
Apparently
fucking
they don't
if
like.
they
Apparently
fucking
they don't like Kellen Moore. Not Kellen Moore. Kellen Mond. They don't like Kellen Mond in
yeah.
Minnesota.
Then what the
Apparently,
fuck did you draft? Then what the fuck did you draft them for?
because apparently they were. I don't know. I'm not a Vikings fan.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If you don't like them, then what the fuck did you draft them for?
I think they saw upside in him until they saw him in actual practice.
They were like they saw him throw the ball in practice and like Jesus, what the fuck did we do?
Yeah.
But speaking of drafting, like we are gonna do on the show every week up until draft time. Nick Fargo is going to have us a little mock draft. So Nick, would you like to read your mock draft and we'll all have thoughts on the picks at the end here.
All right. So, being that this is the first one of the series, I decided to make it a little spicier by adding some trades to it as well. So, I worked hard
Talking
on this.
spicy.
Yeah. So, here we go. Jacksonville Jaguars. I have them getting Kayvon Thibodeau, the edge out of Oregon. Now,
I'm
don't get me
happy with
wrong.
this.
No, don't get me wrong. I think Aiden Hutchinson, the edge from Michigan, is a more complete player at this time. But the fact that Kayvon was able to dominate without an array of pass rush moves like Aiden Hutchinson has tells me that Thibodeau has more upside at this moment.
Yeah,
And I think that once he develops more pass rush moves, he can become an even better force of nature.
yeah. I don't mean to cut you off here, but between Hutchinson and Thibodeau, I don't think you could go wrong with either one of them. But I just don't want to draft a fucking tackle.
And the thing is, like, I understand where you're coming from, but I don't think I would be mad if Jacksonville drafted a tackle
I mean,
because
I wouldn't be mad, but the thing is, I'd rather just re-sign Cam Robinson and then fix our pass rush because the offensive line was fine, but our pass rush, other than Josh Allen and on occasion DeJuan Smoot, it was atrocious.
wait, how many times did Trevor get sacked?
Ah,
I
shit,
thought
I
they
don't know,
said
but
I thought they said he wasn't like the sack leader, but he was among the most pressured quarterbacks in the league.
And getting pressured leads to making mistakes, which Trevor made plenty of.
I guess, but also Terran Armstead's out there, and we got the cap to sign him. So
Yeah, and if you got and if you sign
I don't know.
if you sign
I don't know
Armstead,
if we don't retain fucking Cam Robinson or make a play in free agency, then okay. But I'd prefer the edge guy. But anyways, we'll have more thoughts at the end. But go ahead and continue.
all right. So I've heard rumors that Detroit is shopping the number 2 overall pick. So
Oh my god.
yeah, so I'm having them trade down with the Jets, and the Jets are giving up the 4th overall pick, their 3rd round pick from this year, and a 4th round pick from 2023 to move up to 2 and get Aiden Hutchinson, the edge out of Michigan. And I think that this is perfect for Robert Salah because
And you said it's the Jets doing this.
yes,
Okay.
and I think Robert Salah would love this because where did he come from? The Niners. Who did he have with the Niners? Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa is actually my prospect comparison for Aiden Hutchinson. So get him his very own Nick Bosa and hope that who was that edge that they got this year that used to play for Cincy?
Hendrickson.
No, not Hendrickson. I'm gonna look this up. Carl Lawson.
Oh, there you go.
Carl, and hope that he and Carl Lawson can actually make a really good pass rush tandem. I think
Okay,
that's worth it.
not bad.
All right, Houston, I have them getting Evan Neal, the offensive tackle out of Alabama. Now, if they can't retain Laramie Tunsil, perfect. Insert Evan Neal as your left tackle. If you can, Evan Neal has played right tackle before in Alabama, so you have a left tackle and a right tackle for the foreseeable future. So you can't really go wrong there in protecting Davis Mills or whichever quarterback you're going to have.
Yeah, I would think they'd go quarterback here.
Yeah, the quarterback talent isn't great this year. We'll get to that later.
It's really not. That's like I want the Jags to trade down, but like you said, the biggest problem is there's not a Trevor Lawrence in this draft. There's not a Justin Fields. There's nobody like that in this draft.
Right. All right. And now Detroit is picking with this number 4 selection that they got from the Jets. And I have them getting Kyle Hamilton, the safety out of Notre Dame. I know this is early for a safety, but Kyle Hamilton is one of the best safeties that I've ever watched on film. This dude is legit. And Detroit really needs some safety help. So I think you can't go wrong, especially when you traded down and got some mid-round picks for it.
Yeah, not at all.
All right, and at number 5, I have the Giants going Ikem Ekwonu, the offensive tackle out of North Carolina State. They made it known on press conferences that they have not done enough to surround Daniel Jones with talent. So put your money where your mouth is and draft an offensive tackle. Now, Andrew Thomas did have a good year, so you could put Ekwonu at right tackle, or Andrew Thomas played right tackle his rookie year, so you could put him back at right tackle and put Ekwonu at left tackle. And also, Ekwonu can play guard as well, so you can't really go wrong with someone as versatile as him.
Yeah.
All right, number 6, Carolina Panthers. I'm gonna have them
Sharp
trade,
teeth and claws.
I'm gonna have them trade here. CPG, pay attention. I'm gonna
Sharp
have them
teeth
trade.
claws.
I'm gonna have them trade the 6th pick, their 2023 first, Christian McCaffrey, and Sam Darnold to the Houston Texans for Deshaun Watson and offensive tackle Charlie Heck.
Damn.
CBG, what would you think
I
of a
like
trade
it.
like that?
I like it.
I don't
That'd be
hate
a
it.
good. That'd be a good. Yeah, that'd be a good move.
It would definitely be an interesting move.
And with that 6th overall pick, the Houston Texans will take Derek Stingley Jr., the corner out of LSU. Now
Damn.
he hasn't been great since his freshman year, where he just looked amazing. But I'm going to bet on that being because of injury and him being out due to COVID. So I think Stingley is going to be fine. Like, you don't just suddenly forget how to play football, you know? And we've seen the upside of how good he can be. Now, next, we got the Giants with the Bears pick this year. And I'm going to have them double down on offensive line, and I'm going to have them take Tyler Linderbaum, the center out of Iowa. Again, build up that
And
offensive line.
Who has this pick?
The Giants.
Oh, okay.
So get them Tyler Linderbaum, the center out of Iowa. Make sure you can give Saquon Barkley a good center to block for him up the middle. I think that's just and sound. And honestly, Linderbaum is one of the best best centers that I've watched in recent memory, even though he's a little bit undersized. Next, I have the Atlanta Falcons taking Ahmad Gardner, whose nickname is Sauce. Sauce Gardner, the corner out of Cincinnati. He
If you ain't got
stuck.
the sauce, you lost.
I know. Atlanta's about to be lost in the sauce. This guy stuck with Jamison Williams all game against Alabama. And Jamison Williams is no slouch. He's a deep threat. And I honestly think Sauce is the safer bet than Stingley Jr., but I think Stingley has more upside. So Sauce is
That makes
definitely my
sense.
corner too. Okay, so 9, Denver Broncos. Now, this is going to be controversial because I don't have
Legion
them
of
taking a
Broncos.
quarterback. I don't have them taking a quarterback.
Oh wow.
Okay, so
Is it
hear
because
me
you
out,
have them
bro.
trading for Aaron Rodgers?
No,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I have them taking Daxton Hill, the safety out of Michigan. Now, hear me out. The Broncos are hiring Rams secondary coach Ejiro Evero to be their defensive coordinator, and they're going to run a version of the Vic Fangio system, even though they fired Fangio. Now, the value of versatile safety duos in quarters-heavy systems like Fangio's is insurmountable. Think about it. The Bills lost Tre'Davious White and were fine because they had great safeties. The Packers lost
CPG.
Jair Alex. What?
CPG in the fucking comments. No, go ahead, keep going.
Packers lost Jair Alexander, and the defense didn't miss a beat due to great safety play. Now, the Broncos have great corners, but Kareem Jackson had a serious drop off, and because their safeties weren't great, the secondary looked shaky. Now, in quarter heavy systems, having safeties that can play high, play low, play man, play rangy over the top, communicate well, play smart, come down and defend the run in a hurry, and have experience in the slot or even at boundary corner is priceless. Now, I like Caden Stearns and Jamar Johnson, former Indiana Hoosier, but they're not going to be premium safeties like a Micah Hyde or an Adrian Amos. To have a duo that you can rotate is so important in Fangio style defenses, maybe even more important than a boundary corner. And I think Daxton Hill is going to be a really good player, and he's going to test very well at the combine.
Word.
So, I hope Broncos fans can understand that. Okay, moving on. I have the Jets from Seattle Seahawks taking Andrew Booth Jr., the corner out of Clemson. Kind of reminds me of Jair Alexander. Jets need a corner. They haven't really had one since Revis. So,
and he wasn't that good either.
And then I have Pittsburgh trading up with the Washington Commanders, I guess they're called now. And
I'm sorry, that fucking name is terrible. But anyway, go ahead.
Oh,
All
uniforms look nice though.
What? The uniform looked okay. I have Washington trading down, and they're going to give up the 11th pick and the 2022 fifth. And Pittsburgh is going to trade the 20th pick, a 2022 third, and a 2023 third round pick
And
to
Ben
go up and.
Roethlisberger.
I mean, Captain Fat Fuck.
Leader of Ben. But anyway, go ahead.
Who are they
taking?
Who
are they taking?
You got to put with your voice jagging off. Captain.
Leader of men.
All right. I'm speaking of Captain Fat Fuck Leader of Men. I'm assuming this is who they're going to replace him with.
Correct, and it's going to be Malik Willis, the quarterback out of Liberty.
Ooh. He's my favorite quarterback in this draft.
Okay, so rumor is at the Senior Bowl, Mike Tomlin had his eyes glued on Willis the whole week. Like that was the quarterback he was watching the whole week. He likes him more than Pickett.
You keep
apparently.
going. I gotta piss real quick.
So yeah, if that's who their guy is, go up and get him. He's got a lot of upside. He could be great. His film is a little bit of a mess, but you do see areas where he can be great. He's accurate, and he's very athletic. I don't think you can go wrong if you get the right coaching around him. Next, we got the Minnesota Vikings. And I guess you could technically say this is a new man on the Minnesota Vikings. I have them taking George Karlaftis, the pass rusher, edge rusher out of Purdue. I know they've got Daniil Hunter, but they don't really have anybody else next to him. So I think, and George Karlaftis doesn't even need to be like premium. He doesn't even need to be a premium pass rusher. Okay, and then After that, I have the Cleveland Browns, and it's not what position they're going to be taking; it's which receiver they're going to take. And I think it's obviously going to be Garrett Wilson, the receiver out of Ohio State. I just think there's so much upside with him, and God damn it, Jagganoff, the world is a vampire. um,
Bow!
what the fuck?
With sharp teeth and claw.
But anyway, continue.
Garrett Wilson, he's not fast. He's not the fastest receiver, but he's a great route runner, and he's great with the ball in his hand. And just got to give Baker Mayfield the best chance to succeed. And next, we got the Baltimore Ravens. What are you laughing about?
But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. But yeah, the Browns definitely need the definitely need a fucking
When you
receiver
said
after the Odella Buttercup Jr. experiment failed.
I'm laughing at when you said the ability with the ball in his hands. I was thinking about that time.
The ability
that time
with
that
balls in his hands.
The commentary on the Raiders game that one year.
Yes,
he said, and his ability to suck in these balls.
You guys are 14 years old.
Tell me when
the ability with
you can't
balls in
tell
his
me
hands.
the yearly Troy Aikman sexual slip up doesn't make you laugh.
Of course it does.
He starts to come and then he pulls out. He hasn't seen a hole that big in a while.
All right. Shit. At 14, I got the Baltimore Ravens taking David Ojabo, the pass rusher out of Michigan.
Wait, David Blowjob?
Ojabo.
Oh, Ojabo
Blowjabo.
Blowjob of the Hut?
That could be your nickname for him.
I think that's definitely going to be my nickname for him.
Yeah. David Ojabo. He's a really good pass rusher, but he's not quite complete in run defense. That's an area he needs to improve on, but the upside is there. Next, I got the Philadelphia Eagles. They picked twice in a row here.
Eagles.
Yeah.
Let's talk
a wall
about
of Eagles.
The
wall of Eagles summoned by Philadelphia.
He runs into a wall of fucking Eagles.
I got them taking Treylon Burks, the wide receiver out of Arkansas.
Ah, god damn it.
Make up for their mistake for drafting J.J. Arcega-Whiteside.
Wait. That's their only mistake at drafting a receiver?
True.
Jalen Reagor would like to have a word with you.
Jalen Reagor as well.
The FBI wants to know your location.
Treylon Burks, he's like a bigger, kind of slower version of Deebo Samuel, but like in a much taller receiver's body. So he can get those jump balls in contested situations, but you can also hand off to him in the backfield as well. Like Arkansas had him doing everything. It was fun to watch. And next, I got the Philadelphia Eagles taking Nakobe Dean, the linebacker out of Georgia. What?
The fuck?
That name.
What? Nakobe?
Why is that so funny?
The names are just getting weirder every generation, man. One day there's going to be a dude named The Tree. Oh no, my mama pretty stupid and shit. She just looked outside and said he named a tree.
If I see somebody ever named The Tree in the NFL draft, I'm fucking done.
Yeah, have you ever seen the movie Idiocracy?
Yes.
I feel like that's where we're going.
The Key and Peele.
It has carbs and electrolytes that plants crave.
No, the East-West Bowl Key and Peele sketches.
Oh yeah, that for the names for sure.
What the fuck?
Squeeps! Santa Monica College.
Dolphin noises.
Next I got
Brian Flores was right.
The Eagles have not taken a linebacker in a very long time. And I think it's long past time that they do. They need linebacker help bad. N'Kobe Dean it's between him and Devin Lloyd for the best linebacker in the draft.
I'd take fucking
And-
Devin Lloyd because he has a better name.
Skip, what you telling me is that you think that
Skip!
the wall of
Fucking
the wall of
short.
Eagles summoned by Philadelphia needs another linebacker to the wall?
Correct.
Skip!
Skip.
But you got someone who's got national championship pedigree with the Georgia Bulldogs, just won the championship this year. And he's a proven leader on the field.
But does he eat ass?
He might. I don't know.
That could be all the difference in a first round pick and a
Second
round pick, if you know what I mean.
That's the latest credential on the fucking scouting report. Does he eat ass? Yes or no?
If Jaganoff was a head coach.
Imagine you're
we only need men that eat ass around here.
Imagine you're a college prospect at the draft. Imagine you're like at the combine or whatever, and you're getting interviewed by a team. Okay, last question. Do you eat ass?
I want to see somebody that's getting ready to retire from. I want to see somebody that's getting ready to retire from their job as somebody in the fucking media and just ask that to somebody. Do you eat ass?
We just need to know how freaky you are before we trust you with off-field shenanigans.
That's my dream is to get a fucking reporter job, and on the day I retire, the next person I interview asks them, do they eat ass?
Yeah.
But anyway, continue.
I'm gonna take a break right now and get my laptop charger. I'll be right back. Entertain the crowd.
What the fuck?
This episode was brought to you by the Jackhawk 9000, available at Walmart.
What? The Jackoff 9000.
The Jackhawk.
What the fuck is the Jackhawk?
It's a knife.
What?
It's the guy said that was the oh god, dude, that went beautifully. Because you go the Jackoff 9000
power level.
It's 1006.
His Jackoff power level is over 9,000.
Oh my god! Oh my god! That was exactly like Napa.
I don't know. The only way Napa could defeat anybody is by farting on them.
He technically killed.
Jaganoff, I just remembered something. What stream was it where that dude kept intentionally calling you and enunciating it just like this? Jacking off.
Yeah, I've never heard that before.
Who was it that did that?
I don't know who did it. But anyway, yeah, Nick, let's get through this fucking mock draft.
Right, at 17, I think this is going to be an obvious pick. The Chargers' run defense was god awful. Everyone ran on them.
It was a fucking disgrace.
Correct.
Like Dave Matthews Band.
Do Yoda. You sound like Yoda, Jaganoff.
Fucking disgrace it was.
I got them taking Jordan Davis, the huge mammoth of a defensive tackle from Georgia.
Yeah, he is quite a large man.
Yeah, oh my god. Next I got the Saints.
And he's still only half of TikTok Chess Hall.
God damn. Maybe that's his idol in life. He's a Georgia fan after all.
He surpassed that shit.
All right, next I got the New Orleans Saints. I see a lot of Saints fans in the chat, so here we go.
You know.
All right.
We ain't got that one there, so that's a good thing.
Yeah. So, Teron Armstead, like we mentioned, is going to be a free agent, and I don't think that
hopefully a future Jacksonville Jaguar.
I don't think the Saints are going to be able to afford him. They're an even bigger cap hell than the Packers are.
So what
I
are they
have-
going to do, Nick Fargo?
I have them taking Charles Cross, the offensive
Oh
tackle
my
out of
God.
Mississippi State. What?
Nothing. I just
My
adding
God,
some
it's
dramatic
unbelievable.
effect to it.
What? Oh, dramatic effect. Okay.
Yeah.
He's by
God.
He, in my opinion, is up there for the best pass protector in the draft. I think that no matter what quarterback the States are going to have, they need someone to protect their.
I gotta beat my mic. Oh my God, I fucking hate CPG right now. Oh God. Oh fuck.
I forgot what I said
yeah.
already.
Oh my God. I'm crying. All right, go ahead.
But yeah, if they roll with Jameis, they're gonna need another left tackle. So I think Charles Cross is the sound pick here. Next for the Philadelphia Eagles.
The
again,
wall of
They got another
Eagles
fucking
summoned
pick.
by
Oh, yeah,
Philadelphia.
They got 3
Another
picks
fucking
in the
pick.
first round.
Jesus Christ.
They got 3
Oh
picks
yeah,
in the
that.
first
Oh yeah, that's
round.
right. Because of the wheelchair.
The
Because of the
Wentz
wheelchair
trade.
Wentz trade.
I got them
What a
taking
fucking waste of a first round pick. Go ahead.
this. This might
Please.
be controversial. But I do have them taking a quarterback.
Holy fucking shit. You have them doing what?
I have them taking a quarterback.
Please refer
You
to
have
them
them doing
as
what?
the wall of Eagles summoned by Philadelphia.
Carson Strong, the quarterback out of Nevada.
Oh my God, dude, you're making them do the same mistake they did in 2016.
What, drafting a guy named Carson?
Yes,
they
that was
endorsed
a colossal
EVP.
mistake.
Okay, Carson Strong, he does have injury concerns. I will admit that. However,
Damn, so he's basically Carson Wentz again.
it was from an injury in high school where he needed to have cadaver cartilage put into his knee. And now
That
it's
doesn't
just a
even
matter
sound right.
and now it's just a matter of whether his body will accept that new cartilage in his knee. He basically has no cartilage in his knee.
Wait,
My knee.
before you said knee, I was like, it's just, will his body accept this new cartilage in him? Fucking done.
You're like 14 years old.
Oh my God. Like, it's bad enough you got these. It's bad enough you got these motherfuckers drafting another bitch named Carson, and then he can't accept cartilage in him. Like, what the fuck?
I will say though, his film is the cleanest I've seen in this quarterback class. It is. It is the most sound I've seen in this quarterback class. Now he is a statue. He's not going to be like moving around in the pocket a lot, but he's got the best arm in this class, in my opinion. And if the cartilage can be accepted,
so he's a combination of Joe Flacco and Carson Wentz.
maybe, I don't know. My comparison for him,
Don't you dare say
was
Trevor Lawrence.
no Ben Roethlisberger.
But Ben Roethlisberger in his younger days could somewhat move.
Yeah, I'm talking about like Ben Roethlisberger, like
Right now?
no, with a better arm. Right now, with a better arm.
I mean, they could just avoid all this and play Gardner Minshew, but that's none of my business.
Champion of the other gods.
Strong has
When
more
they call
upside
Ben
than Minshew.
Roethlisberger- When they call Ben Roethlisberger's name at the Hall of Fame one day, somebody's going to say, "Come out, you rapist!"
Okay, but yeah, I think like I have my worries about Jalen Hurts as a prospect.
Yeah, because he
And
sucks.
I mean, you didn't have to say it like that, but
Man, I tell it like it is. You know, I don't sugarcoat shit.
I know I was saying that as a joke, but maybe this pick much like the Jordan Love pick did for Aaron Rodgers, might light a fire under Jalen Hurts' ass and get him to play better. Or if Jalen Hurts is his development stops, you got another quarterback waiting in the wings, and you got the fifth year option
Gardner
on him as
Minshew,
well.
champion of the older gods.
You got a fifth year option on Carson Strong here as well. So I think Carson Strong is I don't think he's the pick. This is what I would do. Next for the Washington Commanders, because they traded down with Pittsburgh.
Gay!
Imagine if they just play that clip at the draft every time they say the Washington Commanders.
It's such a fucking horrible name, dude.
Uniforms are nice, but the name is like. I think I prefer.
Why didn't you just dude? The Red Wolves was badass. Why didn't you just call yourselves that?
Or even the football team sounds better than Commanders.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. The football team shit was horrible. But I mean, the Commanders is stupid as fuck. But anyway, who are those cocksuckers picking?
Well, they need a quarterback because I don't think Taylor Heineke is it. They need a new name as well.
They need a lot of shit. They need a new stadium. They need a new owner. They need a whole bunch of shit.
Now, I have them taking Sam Howell, the quarterback out of North Carolina.
Oh my God, you have 3 different quarterbacks over Kenny Pickett.
We'll get to that in a second.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, Sam Howell. His film is all over the place. I will say that. However, with the right pieces around him, he could be very good. We saw how good he was when he had all that NFL talent around him at North Carolina. And one of his teammates from North Carolina happens to play for the Commanders, De'Ami Brown. And I think if you can have that reunion between the two, much like that's been a trend around the league, Tua with Jalen Waddle, Hurts with Devontae Smith, etc., etc. God damn. CBG, you ain't shit.
CBG is a piece of shit.
I think Sam Howell at least has the upside. He has a cannon for an arm. He's got a lot of mobility. He just needs to calm it down, though. I feel like when watching him, it felt like everybody else was in fast forward, you know? It felt like I was watching film on 1.5 speed on YouTube.
Did you guys ever play Virtua Fighter?
Of course I did.
Okay, it's like Wolf, Sam. Ho!
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was gay. Go ahead.
Next, I have the New England Patriots taking Drake London, the wide receiver out of USC. London. Madam London.
Madam London.
To me, Drake London, if he can avoid injury trouble, he's a big-bodied receiver that can get pretty good separation. And you need to give Mac Jones a legit weapon. Yeah, Jacoby Myers is nice, but I don't think he has number one option, upside, like Drake London does. Next for the Raiders, I have them taking Chris Olave, the wide receiver out of Ohio State. Great separator, great route runner. And I thought he could have been a second-round pick last year, and he chose to come back to school, and I think it was a good decision. Now he's worked himself up to the first round of my current draft. Next for the Arizona Cardinals, I got them taking Trent McDuffie, the corner out of Washington. Losing Patrick Peterson was pretty bad for them last year. They got toasted in the air. They definitely need another corner. Next, for the Dallas Cowboys, I got them taking Devontae Wyatt, the defensive tackle out of Georgia. I think they need some interior defensive line help for sure. And God damn, CPG, you are spamming the chat like crazy. I need to
that
turn
last
my
one.
phone over.
That last one's pretty good though.
I need to turn my phone over. What?
Looks like jacking off. Left for a minute.
Oh boy. Next we got, but yeah, Devontae Wyatt. It felt like, yeah, they need some offensive line help, but I do think that their run defense was a bit lacking as well. Next, I got the Buffalo Bills taking Jahan Dotson. Gabriel Davis is fine at wide receiver too, but do you really want to only have two legit options at wide receiver with Stephon Diggs and Gabriel Davis? Get yourself someone that you can put in the slot and Jahan Dotson. Tennessee Titans, I got them taking George Pickens, the wide receiver out of Georgia. Definitely one of the more pro-ready receivers in this draft. And next, I got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I wish Jagonoff were here to hear this because he mentioned him earlier. Kenny Pickett, quarterback out of Pittsburgh.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Wait, you're here?
Yeah, some shit happened, but we're good.
Yeah. I got the Buccaneers taking Kenny Pickett, quarterback out of Pitt.
Well, why? They have Kyle Trask.
I don't think that Trask is going to be that good. Sorry, Jagonoff.
Fuck.
Kenny Pickett, yeah, he's got small hands, and that will lead to fumbles at times. However, I think playing in a warm stadium, like a warm city like Tampa, and also playing in a dome for most of your divisional games,
Warm and moist.
that would serve well for Pickett, and he doesn't even have to be elite. He just has to be average, and with that supporting cast around him, I think that they could possibly get another Super Bowl under Bruce Arians. They just need a quarterback to not be trash.
Well,
Next,
I didn't think you'd feel about Kyle Trask like that, but okay.
I was never a huge fan.
Well, that's dick move, Nick. But anyway, go ahead.
Next, I got my Green Bay Packers taking Jermaine Johnson II, the edge rusher out of Florida State.
Oh, damn it! He lasted this far.
Yeah.
Wow.
To me, I don't think that we're going to be able to re-sign both Smiths, Zadarius, and Preston. Even if I don't even know if we're going to be able to keep either of them. So Rashawn Gary is going to need someone opposite him as a starting pass rusher. Yes, I know. And Jermaine Johnson just turned heads at the Senior Bowl. Definitely worked his way up into the first round. And I think he would be a great pairing with Gary.
Okay.
Next, I got the Miami Dolphins. This is the San Francisco's 49ers pick, and the Dolphins got this pick. They need to put some sort of semblance of an offensive line around Tua. They do. I'm sorry. And I'm going to give them Trevor Penning, the offensive tackle out of Northern Iowa. This dude at the Senior Bowl was he nearly caused fights at practice at the Senior Bowl. He's got this nasty mentality where he's just like throwing people to the ground. Yeah, he's a dog. Yeah. Just watch his film.
Bullshit.
Yeah, pretty much. He won't take your shit. And I think that maybe he says that. I don't know.
But eat your ass. In the name of Jesus.
He's about to eat your own ass.
I am about to eat your own ass.
I am about to eat your own ass. Watch as I stretch it wide. Bow, 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 bow. I fisted. I ate it. Bow, bow, bow. Fisted more.
Jesus Christ. All right, finish.
But yeah, watch Penning on film. He's fun to watch. Just that dog mentality he's got. And I feel like that's something Miami's offensive line needs. Next, I got the Kansas City Chiefs taking Jamison Williams, the wide receiver out of Alabama.
Ooh, you still going to have him go this early?
Yeah. I mean, the Chiefs have been known to take risks before. So, I think that
Yeah, they took the Red Ranger with the risk of Jackson Mahomes and Brittany.
oh my god.
Joe
But like
Who do you hate more, his brother or his girlfriend?
His brother,
his brother.
at least his girlfriend's somewhat decent to look at. Like his brother's just a fucking disgrace in every sense of the word.
He's
Especially
disrespectful as fuck.
Vintage Jagganoff.
What the hell?
And next, but yeah, Tyreek Hill probably isn't going to play forever. And Jamison Williams, I kind of see as a version of Tyreek Hill. But
He recovers.
yeah, I mean, yeah, he tore his ACL, so
Funny.
yeah, the talent is there with Williams as we saw in film, and I don't think that an ACL injury with someone as talented as this guy should push him lower. Plus, you get the 5th-round option on him as well, as you do with all first-round picks. Next, I got the Cincinnati Bengals taking Zion Johnson, the guard out of Boston College. You gotta
Zion.
protect Joe Burrow. I'm sorry, but like one thing I think is going to factor in this Super Bowl is gonna be the goddamn offensive line against Aaron Donald. Who's gonna block Aaron Donald tomorrow?
I agree. Their offensive line is terrible. Even though they beat Trashville, Joe Burrow definitely did take a beating.
Like he got sacked 9 times. How do you?
Yeah, he got beaten by a guy a few times.
50
Yeah,
Cent
like
got shot
first
9
of all,
times.
that's why. God damn.
He got sacked as many times as 50 Cent got shot.
More than 50
Those are
times.
Madden numbers.
But yeah, you got to protect Joe Burrow for the foreseeable future, and I think the tackles are okay, but the guard play at Cincy is just god awful. And Zion Johnson definitely made himself some money at the Senior Bowl. He played very well. He took snaps at guard and center during practice, but I think he'd be best served as a guard, and that's what Cincinnati needs. And to get one this good this late, definitely a steal in my opinion. And next, the Detroit Lions, because this pick was part of the Matthew Stafford trade from Jared Goof and the Lambs.
This
Now
Jared
it's
Goof on the Lambs.
now it's Matthew Stafford and the Lambs. Well, now the Rams because they're actually really good. You can't say the Lambs
Yeah,
anymore.
man, it just sucks that trade happened, man, because Jared Goof and the Lambs was legendary.
It was. But I have the Lions taking Devin Lloyd, the linebacker out of Utah. They've needed linebacker help for the longest time in Detroit. And I know linebacker isn't the most valuable position in today's NFL, but
Bullshit.
it's definitely
It's up
not as
there.
valuable as a lot of. It's definitely not as valuable as receiver, corner, or
No, those are just the
edge.
sexy positions.
No, and this is definitely a far from sexy position. But Devin
Yeah,
Lloyd,
is butt ass ugly.
but Devin Lloyd, I hate you. Devin Lloyd, he has experience at safety, and he's very good in coverage, and he's even pretty decent at rushing the passer as well. So you could send him on blitzes. And anyways, that's my first round mock, and I hope you guys enjoyed.
Yay!
Now
We
later
made it.
on, if we ever start a Patreon or whatever, one of the perks that I was thinking we could do is I could do a 2 to 3 round mock, and the second and third rounds can be found on the Patreon.
That's a good idea.
Just let us know what you guys think about that in the comments.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
But
For a cup of coffee or something,
yeah, but that is. But I think that is our show for the evening. We've done hour and 20 minutes. Nick, CPG, Michael, is there anything else you would like to add before we get up out of here?
Like, share, and subscribe to Jagganoff's channel, or else he's gonna eat your food.
Exactly.
And this, you motherfuckers, has been awkward. Not a lot of silence, but it's been pretty fucking awkward.
Especially during my mock draft. I don't have much to say. This is a great first episode, and I can't wait to see where this takes us.
Yes, definitely an awesome first episode. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you for pulling up. This has been Awkward Silence, episode 1. We out, y'all. Have a good night.
Happy Super Bowl Sunday tomorrow.
Yep. And fuck Galen and Odella. Hopefully the Bengals win. And don't forget to eat your girl's ass. We gone.